Guy Harvey, artist, scientist, angler, diver, conservationist, and family man. Journey with Guy to the world's greatest fishing waters, where every fish, every fight is a window on another world. Where every catch is a portrait from the deep, waiting to be painted. Go exploring with Guy in the last wild country under the waves.
New baits go back to do their work as our neighbour, Tim Choate, is hooked up right beside us to an active 700-pound fish. Laurie manoeuvres to give us a closer shot in the blustery conditions prevalent at Linden Bank before we head back to the mothership.
Yes!
This is an understudied species, especially with reproduction and those sorts of physiological sort of attributes that we're looking for.
So what special oceanographic features, Julian, allow the black marlin to come in here every year and do what they do?
You know, we don't really know for sure. We certainly know they come in like clockwork. Every September they stay through November and then they disappear. Water temperature is very important. We know that black marlin like water around about 26 degrees, 24, 25, 26 degrees around this reef. And of course the other thing is the Great Barrier Reef itself. It's like a big drop off here, very deep water, lots of food for them, and basically they're coming from all over the place, aggregating and spawning.
I think that's really the key issue, because what they're really doing is coming and delivering their eggs and larvae to an environment where they're going to survive and do the best. And from what little satellite tagging of the adults we've done, we've had several times the tags come off early. And we have many tags get sucked through the passes into the inside of the reef, which is in fact where the juvenile black marlin start their lives. And I think that the reason why they're coming here is because of the habitat inside the reef. It's not particularly great for adult black marlin, but it's just precisely what the developing larvae and juveniles need.
Every day before we go fishing, there's time to go for a dive or two, depending on the tides. The Great Barrier Reef is a 1,200-mile-long natural wonder visible from space and is a diver's paradise. Laurie chooses the famous Pixie Bommy, a tower of coral standing on its own, home to myriads of baitfish, as well as predators. There are nurse sharks and barracudas, big groupers called potato cod here in Australia, and the unique Maori wrasse. Humbugs take shelter in the staghorn coral, while we are constantly escorted by schools of chevron barracudas. Clownfish snuggle down in their protective anemones, while lionfish cruise by for a closer look. The prolific coral islands are a photographer's paradise, and a reef dive is the perfect start to the day. Staying on the mothership gives us access to a number of fabulous dive sites up and down the Great Barrier Reef. Just incredible, the condition of the coral here compared to the Caribbean. It's just pristine. Everywhere you look is live coral and multitudes of fish. 5 times the diversity we have in the Caribbean. It's so wonderful that the government here in Australia is really trying its very best to protect this incredible natural resource.
Nice clean water. Wasn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Those big barracudas, that big school berries. Got some great shots of that. All right, Chris, thanks, buddy.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you. For our first dive, Laurie Wright has put us on one of his favorite dive sites with great results.